I'll be the first to admit, after last week's B&M box sets, and thank you to those who are now subscribed to me, I welcome you all. I didn't have the foggiest on what to review today. In the end, I decided to review something that I've been meaning to review for years. Those who are regulars to my audience will know exactly what I'm talking about, but hey, you've got to find something eventually. And so here we have it, the Invasion of Time set. Well, I did tease this many years ago. It's about time I review it. Only, how many years late? So, hello YouTubers, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Invasion of Time set. Now this came out forever and a year ago, so I'm finally looking at it, and if you're a long time viewer, I actually teased this on my YouTube channel, and only now I'm reviewing it. So it's in this lovely diamond style packaging, which I really do like. However, the only problem with these styles of packaging is that once you have opened it, you can't really reseal it, which is why you can see where I've cut it round with the scissors when I opened it many years ago. On the back we've got some information on the Invasion of Time. If you want to read that, there you go, you've had time to pause. And here we've got a picture of Louise Jameson and Commander Store. It's been quite a while since I've seen Invasion of Time. I do quite like it. It is an overall good story, not an amazing one, but I think it's an overall good story. But anyway, let's take a look at the figures at hand, and I'm sort of cheating with this since it was already opened. So, let's take a look at Leela. Now, if you saw my B&M box set last week, then you pretty much know what you're getting into. However, this time around, the hair is a bit lighter than the original. There are some lighter browns in here, just to sort of bring out more of the highlights, and I definitely prefer this one to the re-release one, just because I didn't actually notice at the time, but this one is a bit lighter. If the camera will ever focus, maybe, there we go. So you can see that it's a lot lighter along the top. It's hard to tell on camera, but it is a good deal lighter. You've got the armbags on the side, all the detail as I showed off last week, and it's all the same articulation. However, unlike the B&M ones, you don't have that massive quality control issue on the back. So, yay for that. Now, she also comes with her knife as usual. It's just a standard sort of flat blade knife. But this is the base accessory, which is more for the Doctor really than Leela. So, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the... oh, I've forgotten the name of it. Disintegrate array. What? Oh, no, I forgot the name. I haven't seen the story in years. Sorry. But basically, they haven't actually sculpted the bit where, well, where the key to time should actually slot into, which is a bit interesting, though I'm sure when the fourth Doctor's walking around with this stacks, it actually is like this on both sides. But it is really nicely done. If we take a look at the end piece here, it's very hard to focus on because it's clear plastic, but it's got ridges on it as well, just like in the show, and this lights up a sort of orange colour. That's all nice, and you've got the piping, even these three struts going around here, which are sort of like a smoked plastic. It's not quite transparent, it's sort of frosted is the word I'm looking for, sort of frosted plastic. And actually, in the light, actually, it does look like it's glowing. It's catching my lamp up there. You can see the trigger here with the handle, and also what looks like another attachment with a gun. But essentially, this is an accessory for the fourth Doctor, and you can sort of slide it into his hand like that, but not very well. I'll try the other hand. Let's see if it slides in that one. Okay, he can sort of hold it like that. It doesn't look, it looks a little bit bad, to be honest. I mean, Leela, she cannot hold it at all. It's a shame because none of the figures in this set, and also the Fourth Doctor, who should really be holding this, can't actually properly hold this gun. The Demon gun, whatever it's called. But it is a really nice accessory, and it does make because this was a higher price. I think this was $26.99 when it came out. So it's just like, well, it's a slightly higher price, but you get more accessories as a result. So you have Commander Store, and here it is, and it's basically, if you've ever had a classic series on Sontaran, you basically know what you're getting into. So it's pretty much Commander Skyer because of the boots, and the body is the general Sontaran body, but it's the head that is different. So you can see the head here, if I just get a nice focus on it. You can see it's lighter at the front, and it has what is dubbed the panda-like eyes. But it is light at the front to represent the face piece, which will go on, and then sort of the rest of the hood or the mask there, which has been painted like an orange colour, but then is being given a darker black and darker orange wash over the top. You can see even the little detail of the ears inside the ear canal, which is all really nice, well and good, and also the lips, and that face expression is dead on. That is really, really nice and really well representing of what we saw in the story. The Sontaran suit or body armor, whatever you want to call this, is really nice as well. It's got that sort of thick padded look to it, making it look really chunky and really well armored. You've even got they even resculpted the probic vent at the back of the neck. So the probic vent is now the correct one from that story, which is sort of a bit wider and also a bit narrower than the previous ones, which are just basically just a circle or small hole. You've got the elbow pads, which are painted silver, and the band going around the top, and you've got his little bomb, which he uses, attempts to use towards the end of the story, and his little communicator, which may look basic, but it looks exactly like it did in the story from my memory. You've got that same detail with the hands. The hands are the same sculpt as all the others, as the Link Sontaran figure, just painted in this more orangey colour. And here we've again got silver pads, and on the back these are basically Commander Skyer's boots, but because of the little bit jagging out of the back like that, and the little individual sections, and it looks really nice. This is a really nice figure. And turning to articulation of this figure, well, the head can turn from side to side, which is nice. It can't turn an awful lot because it is hindered by the neck piece. The arms can do a 360. I really wish that character had put a ball joint on this, because the arms do have a swivel joint, but that's how much they can swivel. They can go out like that, or in a bit like that. So the swivel joint is utterly pointless. They should have really put a ball joint on there. I mean, there definitely is the room to put a ball joint on there as well. They can bend at the elbow, however, this is slightly hindered by the elbow pad. The wrists can do a 360. The waist can do a 360. And you have 90-degree at the legs, so they can go out to the side. Why they didn't do this on the shoulder again, don't know. And they can go up. They can't go back, and also there's a bend at the knee, and they can swivel through 360 degrees. I also forgot to mention the little holster on the side, and this is for the Sontaran Blaster. So if we take a look at the Sontaran Blaster, it is very small. It's basically the same as the other Sontaran Blasters, however, this one has been pretty much painted completely silver, apart from the M piece, which is a slight greyish colour, whereas the others were painted in a bit of a yellow. we just take the helmet off. Unfortunately, mine does have a bit of quality control damage on the back there. You can see you've got the little emblems to show that he is a commander. That's, can't see because of my thumb. Oh no, the helmet fell. It's just showing how easily these can fall. But yeah, and also the raised rim on this helmet compared to the others. And it does just clip on like that, and there you go. There's Commander Skyer in his helmet. I think the helmet may be slightly too light, to be honest. I think it should have been a bit of a darker silver, almost a greyish colour in the story. I think it may be slightly too light, to be honest, and that's along with the neck piece as well. It may be a slightly too silvery colour. I think if they'd given it sort of a grey wash over the top, just to make it a bit duller, because it is a fairly vibrant silver colour, to be honest, and I don't think that particularly matches as well as it did on story. But overall, I really do like this set. I think it is a really nice set. However, trying to get your hands on it is pretty difficult these days. This is probably the hardest Sontaran figure to find, simply because this was the last one released, but it was released at a time where we'd already had 2 different Sontaran figures. So if you can find it, then yes, I do recommend you get it. If not, well, there are other sets out there that you can get. I mean, the Sontaran Experiment set is probably the easier one to find, but even so, Sontaran figures, I mean, they've only had 3 releases and they've never had a re-release of any of them. So if you can find it, even if you can, I mean, the Leela is just being re-released at B&M, so she's not hard to find, but if you can find them loosely on eBay, yeah, maybe so. But character, why didn't you re-release this figure in that B&M box set, in either the Monsters set or some other sets? Like, seriously, people would have much rather had one of those than a new series Sontaran, because this is a better figure. The detail is better, it looks better, and also it feels more solid than the new series Sontarans as well. But overall, that's it for this review. If you do have any requests, thank you, phone. If you do have any requests on what you want me to review next, please leave them in the comments below. The only reason I've reviewed this is because I literally could not think of something to review. I'm actually running out of things to review on the channel. So if there is anything that comes to mind, please tell me in the comments below, and if I do have it, I will review it. Anyway, that's it for this review, and I'd like to thank all of the new people who subscribed to me, and also my old subscribers. I've finally passed that 200 mark. Thank you very much, and thank you to all the lovely comments I got on the B&M box set videos. So anyway, that's it for this review, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.